So let me explain another way how you can use this process of energy to be able to find a solution to a situation that you're looking for. So yesterday I was talking to somebody on the phone and I got rejected. I asked that person if he wanted to do something with me, and he just said basically that he didn't have the time for me. I mean, and he handled in such a way that I felt that I was being rejected. But that's not his story. That was my story. That was my story. And I don't know if that was the story of a survivor or a victim behavior that came through my lineage or something that I created in my childhood. So I'm going to be talking to that person today, but I don't want to come from the space of a victim or survivor, but I want to come from the space of self-love and love, right? And so it's important for me to connect to the fifth dimension to be able to generate enough love in my heart to be able to be guided by the energy of my higher self or the energy of the fifth dimensional frequency. So I'm going to do the process now. So I got my water with me. I just drink some water. And then sometimes I put my hand close to my heart. Okay. So in this situation, it's only one intention. I don't have to think about 5 different intentions. So I envision myself, and in front of me, the intentions, I envision crystallizing in a crystal, crystallizing, and finally I see the energy in the crystal in my hand. And then I go into my 50, 25, 25, because what I learned, I want that for my ancestors and for my family to learn, and also for anybody who's ready in the world to learn this experience, to go this energy to them as well. Once I do that, I go into my mind and I start creating the thought that I love myself, because that's what's going to connect to my heart. And sometimes it's kind of hard when you're feeling that you're being unstable, like I'm feeling right now, because I'm in a third dimensional world, and I just need to be able to be strong and just send the thought, I love myself. That thought is going to connect to the feeling of my heart. More than ever, I'm going to need the crystals, because the crystal that's in my heart, the pink, because when we all are in low frequency, sometimes it's kind of hard to feel that you love yourself. That's why we have the pink crystal in heart. Just focus on that and envision your thought as being connected to that crystal. And then you go to your time machine, right? You're feeling that you love yourself. And then you go to your time machine, and I'm going to choose 5,000 years. And I go through each one of my symbols, the portals of my symbols, intention, the 5 points of power, future. I place my crystal on the floor, recharge my 2 hands, and the 5th dimensional portals, right? I'm recharging my hand in the portals, 5,000 years, and I feel my energy going to the research in the beloved room, where I place my crystal on the white table. And then I see my crystal there on the white table. I observe and I request for my higher self to come and help me and support me and guide me in this situation. And then I invite any light being in the shape of form or body that can come and support me into creating who am I going to be when I talk to this person that's coming from the space of love and not from the space of my insecurity, because I felt, or I created a story that was rejected, right? So now I stay there in that energy for 5 minutes. And sometimes I play music. And sometimes I dance. But in this situation, I go into a meditation where I want to feel the message that's coming into my heart. And this message can come through feelings, or I can have it actually my higher self or a light being talking to me. So I have a piece of paper and my pen ready to make notes of what's the message. I just feel my heart, allow my heart to heal, the pain to go away, to restore the frequency of my heart. And all this is happening on the white table, being guided by energies of love. But everything was possible. And here I am, because I had done this so many times. I already getting the message. And the message is that when I talk to people, instead of feeling small, that are in this type of situations when I'm requesting something, to hold my space and why it's important for me to have a request. That through my life, since I have been growing up in his, I'm feeling right, and I'm remembering, every time that I request something, I felt that was being inconvenient because my parents didn't have money. So I didn't want things given to me because I don't want to be inconvenient, add more to what was already a problem. But things are different now. And if I'm requesting something, it's because it's important to me. And if I can remember that in my conversation with this person today, and explain why I'm asking that, it's because it's important to me to be able to create that. It's a personal need that I need. And if he can think again, if that can be a possibility, that can be, that my request can be taken into account. And I understand his life is really busy and he has priorities, but having his help will really help me to create what I want to create for me, because it's important to me as well. But then I feel like there's more to the message. It says, don't hold back into saying that there are things that are important for you as well. And it's okay to be vulnerable and letting other people that you need things. See, these are the things I didn't know about myself that I'm just learning. And because this is the way how we get to be guided from higher self. So I feel my heart, I feel complete. And this is what's so important, right? When we think about time in the fifth dimension, it's about completion. I feel complete right now with a message. And I have gratitude for it. And I come back into my body and I write down everything that I felt, right? And so when I'm called a person later on, I'll be ready because I'm going to be in my fifth dimensional frequency to make it happen. So I drink more water. And this is it. This is my process. So thank you so much for being with me today, and you have a wonderful, wonderful day.